Good morning. This is Mr. Mack, and today's lesson is on online safety. Friend or fake friend? Okay, it's very important that you have the ability as a consumer of the internet, right? A consumer of media to be able to tell who's your friend and who's not your friend. There are some basic rules that you should follow that you can tell if somebody is your friend. Okay. Now, I want you to think about your friends help you make better decisions. Your friends help you be a better person. If the person that you're speaking to online, and if you don't know them, if you can't see them, you can't touch their face, right? It's important that you know that there's some rules that can help you out to decide whether that person's your friend or not. Don't trust anyone who tries to send you gifts through the mail like a bus ticket, cell phone, or webcam. Turns you against your family and friends, makes you feel guilty or ashamed, talks about adult things, shares or asks for revealing pictures. Now, I want to talk to you about turn you against your family and friends. If somebody's your friend, they don't try to isolate you from everybody who cares about you, right? It's very important. That's probably one of the first things who's not your friend does. They turn you against your family and friends, saying don't trust them, they don't have your best interest at heart, that kind of stuff. A person who has your best interest at heart wants you to be healthy, wants you to do the right things, doesn't ask you to cheat, doesn't ask you to steal, doesn't ask you to put pictures that you know you shouldn't put online. There is an adult in your life somewhere that you can talk to if something doesn't feel right. And you should confide in them. You should talk to them, right? Never share revealing pictures online. I mentioned in the video before, it should go by the grandma test. If you wouldn't put it in front of your grandma, you should not put it online. Here's a journal. Today he sent me a cell phone. Now we can talk all the time, and my parents don't have to know. Well, you got to sort of question that. Why is that person trying to isolate you from your parents? Now, like I said, there is an adult somewhere that you can talk to about this. Most of the time, if you don't know someone, you shouldn't really trust them, especially if they're trying to have conversations with you beyond the scope of your parents or beyond the scope of somebody who cares about you. He asked me to keep us a secret because my parents won't understand. Generally, your parents won't understand because what you're doing is not a good idea. What can I do? Block. Don't accept. Don't meet. Absolutely. And please tell. Now, when I say tell, you need to speak to an adult, somebody who will understand a little bit more than you understand about security and safety. Not everybody who has a kind word or says something nice is your friend, right? Sometimes they have motives that are not in your best interest. Report anyone who sends you adult pictures or videos. Asks you to send pictures of yourself. Talks about adult things. Asks you to meet in person. It is important to know that not everybody has your best interests at heart. You have to think of the internet. It's a great thing, don't get me wrong. It's wonderful. It brings you a lot of nice things like social media, Instagram, that kind of stuff. But it also, you have to look at it as an open window into your house. Not everybody who's going to walk through the window or walk through the door is your friend, and you have to realize that. Okay. If you have any questions, you can email me or put a message into the chat, into Google Classroom. Thank you for today and have a nice day. Remember that you have a paragraph due with this assignment.